Welcome back. Apparently, forestry is something that the Ekiti State Governor Fayose is big on. He's charged the Ministry of Environment to increase its revenue-generating drive, and that is one of the areas of focus for the governor, forestry. He told the state's forest guards that they should guard against illegal sale of wood, as anyone found wanting will be seriously dealt with. He also ordered the release of 10 million naira for tree planting across the state.
Global oil prices are dipping by the day, and this is already taking a toll on national economy as most states are finding it hard to pay salaries. To cushion this effect, the Ekiti State government is looking inwards, and forestry resources is the target. At this meeting with guards, Governor Fayose reads the Riot Act.
I have no choice than to look inward in my state and be prepared to find solution as chief executive. And I pray you don't want to be in my way. Some people have put 20 years into this service, you have put 25 years, you have put 10 years. Because of 2,000, I will dismiss you. I will take major action against anybody frustrating this drive in terms of collecting money, doing things that is capable of bringing us further into financial crisis.
While raising the internally generated revenue of the state remains a priority, the state government also released the sum of 10 million naira for a tree planting exercise across the state.
Now, where lack of adequately trained manpower has been one of the banes of Nigeria as it struggles to occupy its place among the developed nations of the world, this was the center of discussion at the end of a 3-day Fulbright workshop and education fair organized by the U.S. Consulate in Nigeria and the University of Benin in Benin City, the Edo State capital. The workshop ended with a call on Nigerians to leverage on the opportunity available in the U.S. to get themselves equipped with the skills necessary for the nation's development.
Nigerians get access to world-class education in the United States of America so they can in future contribute to the socio-economic and technological development of the country is the motivation behind this workshop and education fair put together by the U.S. Consulate in Nigeria and the University of Benin. The Deputy U.S. Consul General Dehab Gerbreb speaks on what committed Nigerians stand to gain by embracing the Fulbright Scholarship Program.
The purpose is to highlight the benefits of the Fulbright program and other U.S. government exchange programs so that others will benefit from the program. And today we had students here, very bright students, a full house, and we provided them with information, critical information that they need if they wish to study in the United States.
Some alumni of the Fulbright Scholarship Scheme explain the importance of the program.
This is a program that is geared towards further bringing to the public the need for this program and the need for people to be aware about opportunities that are available for us to take advantage of facilities in the United States of America.
The Fulbright program will actually enhance the research and academic capabilities of our students, of our lecturers, because by the time you have an exchange program, lecturers visiting the United States to carry out, execute advanced research programs, then coming back, they will have to impart positively on the academic environment, the students, and the community in general.
Participants also share their experiences during this 3-day workshop.
Well, before now, I used to think studying in the US was quite cumbersome and stuff like that, but based on what we've learned today and other days in the seminar, I have understood that it's actually easy. Actually, today they taught us 5 steps to study in the US. So, based on that, it's quite possible.
We are actually brought in perspective to look at the schools because the tuition fee varies. Because they have about 4,500 universities in America. So, if you surf the net, you'll be able to pick out the one that is quite affordable.
With Nigeria in dire need of development, exposure of its citizens to world-class education may just be one of the best ways to better position the country on the path of progress.
The Delta State Direct Labor Agency has asked for public-private participation in the maintenance of roads across Delta State. Addressing journalists in Asaba, the state capital, on its activities, the Director General of the agency, Engineer Frank Enekoroga, highlighted some responsibilities, which include rehabilitation of failed roads, execution of new ones, and maintenance of existing roads. The agency also took a tour of some infrastructure, capturing about 157 into its data bank for effective operations.
We are glad to inform you that a total of about 40 township and link roads have so far been captured in these 100 days in Asaba, Agbo, Bugili, Warri, and its environs. While we contend with the issue of roads, equipment repairs and maintenance is another component that goes finances of the agency almost on a daily basis. Like all of you will agree with me that one of the challenges, major challenges we have faced, or we are being faced, the running governance in this country, is that where ordinarily we ought to have spent 5 naira, it has become quite imperative that we have to make do with 1 naira, and that is what everybody knows by virtue of the falling oil price daily.
And finally, 48 hours after the rescheduled senatorial primaries for the APC aspirant for the Anambra Central senatorial election did not hold as the organizers failed to show up. Efforts made to reach the leadership of the party to find out what the reasons are were unsuccessful. Eventually, the crowd thinned out significantly compared to the number that participated on Wednesday. After waiting for several hours, the frustrated delegates expressed disappointment over the inability of the panel to conclude the exercise.
The election yesterday, which was inconclusive, we were asked to come back today by 10 o'clock. But when you look now, it's 2:30, and they've not arrived with the materials to start the election.
We are here since morning. We saw no officials to conduct the primary. So that's why people are leaving. No material, nobody, no officials.
And that's where we call it a day for this edition of News Across Nigeria, where we kept you up to speed with what's happening across the Nigerian Federation. Join us again tomorrow for a fresh edition. I'm Olumide Macaulay.